Just waiting to get on the screen, and there we go. Well, except for the commercial. Guess I'll wait for that. Huh. Alright, welcome to the 15th episode of Star Realms from Geek Earth. We already have our first contestant. So we'll see what we have going on here if we take our turn. Broadcast some Ascension last night. And still a bit rusty. Well, not a bit rusty. No, that's Dominion. Just doing bad. 1 and 2. Had a pretty decent game, but need to brush up on my Ascension strategy. Don't tell me I already have a timeout in the first guy or gal.
I'm waiting.
Ah, there we go. See? Just need a little prompting. Whoa. Well.
Not good.
Alright. Well. 7 trade in the first hand, and he gets to put it on the top of his deck. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can answer with 6. Can answer with 8 actually, but there's I'll go with the construction hauler. Come on. There we go. So I guess I answered with 6 trade in my first hand, but I didn't start off with 3 cards. Okay. So looking here, 4. I might go with, he's gonna have that in his hand, and maybe 4 at max. Just see what's left on the board. I'm kind of thinking about, I'll think about that later. What did he... Oh, he drew 2. I never looked at what we were doing. First time, it takes a while for this to go. Subsequent times, it's alright. Yeah. Trade. 8 trade. Huh. Alrighty then. So I could... So here's what I think I'll do. Grab the cutter. Trade raft. since I'm already deep into Trade Federation. Trade bot to help scrap. Here's my thinking, I already got Trade Federation. The trade raft I can scrap, so I'll get rid of that pretty much immediately. If not, maybe I'll hold on to maybe a turn extra. Some scrapping ability, and I'll just kind of holding out to start one last turn before I start going all in on grabbing some combat. Now this guy, it'll be hard to predict what he's going to do next because he grabbed some blob and he grabbed some Star Empire. So, I don't know. Me, what do I have? 2, 4, 6. Depending what's left on the board, I might go after the Mega Mech. If I survive. Wow. I think I'll definitely go after the Mega Mech. I don't want to do that. I think I'll definitely get rid of the trade raft, whether I want to or not. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5. Probably 5. With what's on the board right now, I'll go after Imperial Frigate. Again, it's hard to tell what he'll go after. I bet you he'll concentrate on the blob. And then I'll have 2 left over. I'll probably kill this trade raft or scrap it. I'd explore maybe, but I don't want that. So we'll just see what's left. Then I'll try to choose the lesser of 2 evils. But him getting that, I just forgot what it was called. Let me see if it's up here. The arc, the first turn. It's just been able to pound me in the early going. But if an outpost comes out, I'll take that. If I can afford it. I won't care what faction it is. Well, let's try this again.
I'm waiting!
Let's go out, just make sure it wasn't the system. Don't make me do baseball scores this early in the evening. Oh. I have
Imperial troops have entered the base.
bad feeling about this. That arc is killing me. Oh.
Somehow I got the feeling that didn't help us very much.
Well, let's see what I draw. I need an outpost, so grab that. And we're a cruiser. Scrap that. Cancel. I'm gonna do this first. Then I'm gonna do this. Then I'll do that. Huh. Whew. Uh-huh. Well, I just ran into a buzzsaw straight off the bat. No kidding. What's he got? Oh. Other than the arc, I think what I should have done is just start going for skip worrying about getting some trade too much and just started going for some of those smaller ships regardless of faction. 'Cause that's what he did. And he has nothing too big. Just killing me with paper cuts. And look, he got the arc as his highest costing ship. And at 5 combat, it's, you know, at the low end of the high range, or at the high end of the medium range of size ships. But he's killing me with these 1 and 2 cost ships. Oh. Come on, dude. How many games you playing at one time?
I'm waiting!
Alright. Oh, here we go. Oh, the arc again. Can't you bottom deck that every once in a while? Oh, I'm a goner. So, just to recap that, in case you missed it, you might have blinked. In 5 short turns on my opponent's part anyway, I only got in 4 turns. I went down in a ball of flames. Wow. Let's see if I can recover from that thrashing. Just a second, I'm just writing this down for my puck scores. Let's see what we're dealing with. The corset. I like card drawing, so I'm kind of wasting my first turn to get that guy. Not too much of a waste, because maybe he'll buy the defense center. Battle pod, perhaps, certainly. And get an explorer, or just get a couple explorers, so I'll do that. Grab a couple explorers here, maybe, depending what's on the board. and go from there. Please tell me I'm another one playing a bazillion games at the same time. Thank you. If I'm playing multiple games, sometimes it's more than two. You're all over the place, and then you have to wait for your opponent to get back. I usually don't play more than one at a time. I like to focus. Given the amount of high card costs out there, I'm just gonna grab a couple explorers, maybe get lucky and score one of those. Oh, oops. Almost forgot that. I was writing it down that I had it, but I never executed on that. Alright, again with the 4 trade and 1 combat. A repeat of last hand. Bet you he takes... Well, let me see. Oh. Yep. You know what? I'm just going to do the couple explorers again. Make him take the battle pot, and I only got 5. Well, you know, I can get the battle mech. And he could take it. Then I'll just see what's on the board. Oh, plus I get a card draw. Yeah, I took the battle mech. Alright, let's see what I draw. 6. Do I need some strategery here? Because he has this. So if I let him have the cutter, which he'll certainly get if I leave it out there, he'll start going with authority left and right. So we'll do this. What did I pick up? Okay. I'll break the ice with the battle pod. Let's grab this. Alright. I wanted the junkyard, but I knew if I left the cutter out there with his outpost, I forget which one it was, or defense center, he just turn on the authority fountain if he was lucky and give him my last. See, that's exactly what he's going to do with that guy. I don't want to. I've done a lot of things I don't want to do. Game. I'm not overly fond of that. I have these plans and then my turn actually comes up and I'm like, well, you know. Alright, if it's still out there, I'm gonna go for the junkyard. Two, 4. You could get it, but we'll see. Oh, oh, here we go. Hmm. You know, I'll keep that explorer around for a bit. So 245, 5 or 7. Well, if I have 7, the grid now looks awfully up to. If I have 5, well, if I have 5, he took the card I wanted. 2, 4, 6, 7. Now, I'm going to keep that around for a while. I usually don't, but at this point in the game, authorities, where they are, I think I can risk not. Now, these guys all, because I would have wasted it. I mean, I would have been able to use the combat. These guys I'll definitely scrap. Take out the defense center. So I have 2, 4, 6. I'll go after the space station. and maybe the blob fighter if it's still around. But we'll see. Or not. I'll look at something in the log real quick. Alright. Just forgot to write down a number there. So 2, 4, 6. Well, let's get rid of this guy. Then instead of the space station, I'm going for the war world. Well, at least this game has lasted longer than the last one. So, clone the cutter. That gives me 8 combat. Gives me 2, 4, 5, 6 trade. Actually, total 9 combat with this Viper. The destroyer, maybe. Oh, or not. Alrighty then, here we go. Do I want that? No, not really. I didn't take the missile back because I didn't want the scrapping ability. It's a lower combat one. Took an explorer to either get another outpost, since that's kind of what's out there, or base, or get lucky and have a better looking ship out there by the time that comes back up. So scrap a card in hand or discard pile. No worries there. Oh. 5. All right. Scrap that. See what I draw. I'll take the battle station. That helps me slow the game down, cycle some more cards in and out, or through with hopefully some of these card drawing abilities, or if I get a sucky hand like use 4 scouts in one hand at one time. Tries me a little shelter. Ooh, there we go. Alright, so I'll just scrap this guy. Could've got the blob fire, but 18. I'm just seeing if it's worth scrap anything at this point. No. No, I didn't think it was. So I held on to like battle station there. Space station at this juncture in the game, like I'm down by 20. I didn't see anything worth buying with 4 what, couple missile bots? Nah. Keep the space station around. So he'd have to come at me with 5, 14, 18 combat to which he won't be able to do. Is it 5 or 6 he had for trade? So I thought, alright, so what do I got? My discard pile. 2. Well, let's see what I draw first. 2, 3, 4, 5. A second. Okay, you read. Alright, scrap my card. Clone the Dreadnought. Dreadnought. 5. Grab the ram. No, I don't like either of those. So go for that. Yeah, no. Don't want those in my deck at this point, because I get hands like that. So let's see. Possible. Well, no. Possible. Well, yeah, possible 4 if I don't scrap anything. So with what's on the board, I would take recycling station. It's still there. Nope, didn't think so. But luckily it was replaced with another recycling station. Discard a card. I'm going to discard a Viper. because I want that recycling station. Scrap that guy. And I'll actually scrap this Viper. Scrap the Explorer. Grab the space station. Hit him with the mighty 4 damage. Alright. Well, anticipate my junkyard not being there. But I have a 40% chance of drawing another outpost with the Corvette. If not, I should have some okay cushion to get me to those 2 outposts turn after this. So I have 2, 4 trade. I'd go for the cutter, but I seriously doubt it's going to be around unless she just comes at me with all combat. Bingo. Alrighty then. Let's see what we got. I think I will have to clone the RAM in order to take out those 2. Let's see. 6. Yeah, clone the RAM. Let's just take a peek. What's the worst case scenario? Worst case scenario is not too bad. So, you know what? I'm gonna gamble. Go for the Corvette. That's alright. I was hoping for an outpost, but that's alright. Alright, 1, 2, 4. I really don't want him to have that guy. Okay. Flood Destroyer before I start running out of time. 19 trading post. There we go. Oh, that's a decent looking hand. Oops, not what I want to do. Oh, we're gonna have to do the instant replay. Sorry. Yeah. I meant to hit the log button, not the leave game button. Try that again. Log. Hmm. 3, 17. 17. Yes, ma'am.
I can't find one of those little booklet things. Stand up to OE1.
Alright. I'll try to find it after this game. Alright. Minor crisis. With the Padawans. Alright. Here we go. A little better to win after getting that buzzsaw down the throat last time. I will be right back in a minute after I solve the pending crisis of doom. Alright, crisis is over now. Let's get one more, at least one more game in here, depending on how long it lasts. King Blob. Alright. Wonder which ships he likes. Or if he's just trying to psych us out, thinking he's going to go for the blob. Alright. I'm
waiting!
Come on.
Alrighty then.
Come on, King Blob. Oh well, let's check the email. Any day now, King Blob. Well, I guess we'll give him approximately 3 minutes, well less than 3 minutes now. Let's see what's going on. Well, if you're into college football, while we wait for King Blob to perhaps make an appearance, it looks like Tennessee has turned it around. It's about 24 unanswered points if I remember the score from the last time. Since we might be broadcasting other places, since there's anything else we got. I can grab scores real quick. Come on, King Bob. System, time them out. English Premier League. Let's see here. Manchester United. Manchester City beat Manchester United 2-1. What are the other scores? 2-1. Yeah, I don't need the highlights. Thank you very much. Come on, system. Whenever the system does it, whenever someone's timing out, it seems like it takes a lot longer than 3 minutes when I'm the one waiting. Now, sometimes I start a game, be cooking some breakfast. I'm like, I just turn around to scramble the eggs or something. And it takes maybe 30 seconds, and I turn around and it's time to me out. I'm like, yeah. Alright, so there we go, timed out. Alright, one more game to see if I can make it up to level 7. Let's see if I can level up. Alright, Rajin. Don't be like King Blob. Please. And then don't kick my butt. Also, please. Also on Twitter. Never mind. Get back to that later. Well, I like the trade escort, really. I do. Authority plus combat, but I like the supply butt better at this stage in the game. The cutter ain't bad, half bad either. Trade bot for the combo of trade and scrapping ability, make the deck more efficient, and the cutter, because again, trade, source trade early on in the game, and the authority. And I forgot to look at what we're dealing with here. Corset. Alright. I don't think there's any real better option than the trading post here. Alright, let's see. 2, 4. Ooh. Couple options here, maybe. 2, 4, 5, 6. Total possibility is 7. Then I could get the central office. But then I wouldn't be able to use a scrapping ability. No. I will go after my trade escort. Give me some combat. Give me some combat and authority gain. And be able to use the authority gain here on the trading post. And central office was a sexier choice, but I think what I just did was a bit wiser of choice. We'll know by the end of the game, won't we? No, he couldn't have gotten anything with 4. And I can't get anything. Ha! I guess I'll do the same thing he did, essentially. Well, that kind of sucked. Alright. Come on.
Throw me a frickin' bone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
Well, let's see if you guys will pick up something and give me some more choices. Not that I can afford anything above 4, really. Please, no more timing out.
I'm waiting!
Usually level 2 dudes, unless they've been playing face to face a while, will not do multiple. Oh, thank you. Discard a card. I can do that. Alright, now we have some more choices. 2, 4, 6, 8. It'll be hard not to get the fleet headquarters. That's what we're going to do. Fleet headquarters. Ooh. And then Fighter. Alright, here we go. What does he have? Oh, trading post will be gone. So I have 3. So best case scenario, he has, or what I expect to see is a 5. And he has a blob. I bet you it goes after the ram, because really that'll be either that or the mech world. Otherwise he'll have 6, and then what? There we go. Alright, so I have 3. Oh, no worries, I'll get the Soviet ship. It's not a bad card, gives me card draw. Alright, so here I have 3, 4 if I want. I'll go for the Imperial Frigate if it's still out there. Secondary target is Barter World minus whatever appears on the board. 4 then. Hmm. Alright, no worries. I really don't want to explore at this juncture. Yeah. Alright, so 2, 4. Hmm. Well, if the trading outpost is there, which I don't think it will be, unless it has a really bad hand. 2. I'll use the trade from the barter world to grab the flagship. Scrap the scout in my discard pile. Oh, you. Oh. Are you listening to me? You.
Are you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerve herder?
Oh, just ruined my plans. Just go for this other barter world. Mech world might have been a slightly wiser choice, but the more authority gained, the more I can have a decent amount of it right now, so I'm comfortable going with something that gives me more authority gain to give me more cushion. And maybe some more ships. Wow. He would destroy both of my bases, probably. One free of charge. Most likely. He should have a good hand. And what will I draw here? A scout. Well, of course. So I'll have 4. Which I want none of that stuff. Fully expected that to happen. That looks all that appetizing. I'll grab the survey ship. At least I can draw a card. No.
Throw me a frickin' bone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
Don't give me attitude, sir.
Well. Hopefully I'm able to draw something. Otherwise this hand doesn't look so hot.
I'm waiting!
Come on, dude. I'll go out. Oh, there we go. Heard the foghorn. Okay. Give me something. That's something. Oof. Oh my freaking gosh. I just needed one more stinking combat. Here's what I'm gonna do. Well, let's do this first. Can I get anything worthwhile? No. Oh, yes. Alright. So then I'll do this. I'll bypass that, take the risk. Go after that guy. Go after the... Oh, I should have... I should have scrapped those and make him discard some cards. They're like one of those slow motion things. The fingers going down the mouse button. I'm like, no. And my brain's like, no. But fingers already in motion. So minus an outpost, which he doesn't have. And minus him putting together a 49-point turn, which 6, 11, 15, 21, 27, 29. You cannot do. This game will be over when I get to my turn.
What's happening?
I will not rest until I will not rest until I have you.
Started with the sound clip and he went off and took his turn. Oh, he got some authority gain. But I think we can handle that. 6. There you go.
Gentlemen,
Milady, you will always remember this as the day that you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
There you go. I was able to level up all the way up to level 7. Alright. Thanks for watching. Let's I power down here. I'll try to say some clever things, like cleverly cover for the fact that I'm trying to say clever things. And find the closing clip of music. And there we go.